Well, I think it's really important when we've got 2 weeks before we leave the European Union that people understand that we're still engaged in the European Union, that we're still committed as Europeans, that we have really close economic ties with Europe. 60% of our trade in goods is with the European Union. So we're not going anywhere. We'll just be changing our relationship. And we're really keen to raise our profile, not just in Europe, but internationally as well, to make sure that we can grow the economy of Wales by trading better, by exporting more, by getting more inward investment. But also we want people to realise that we're a globally responsible nation. We're committed to sustainability, to creativity and to technology.
Now, Wales is perhaps one of the unsung treasures of the United Kingdom. How confident are you that you can change this?
I think we've got so much that we can sing about. And what we want to do is to really give an image of a new, vibrant, creative, dynamic nation that is looking to the future. So we have to start telling people our story in a better way. You know, almost every phone in the world has a little tiny chip in it, made in Wales. And that's the kind of story we need people to understand. The compound semiconductor industry is now recognised that Wales is a world leader in this. Cybersecurity, we have the largest cybersecurity cluster in the United Kingdom, probably in the European Union. But also, we're amazing in terms of creativity. And now we have world-class films being made in Wales, a massive growth in that sector as well. But there's so many others, but these are sectors where we have world-leading expertise.
Why do you think this hasn't been generally known in the past?
I think we've been a little bit British, a bit too British in the past. We like to, it's a bit wrong to shout your praises yourselves, and we've been a bit too modest. But I have no shame. I am happy to tell the world about the greatness of our nation, because I think there's a lot we should be proud of. We have an amazing opportunity in terms of raising our profile through our sports stars. You know that the winner of the Tour de France was Welsh. We've got 2 people now in line for Oscars at the ceremony. We came very close in terms of the Rugby World Cup. There are real opportunities for us to make sure we ride on the back of those successes, and we're able to tell our story better.
I have to ask you about the elephant in the room, Brexit. Is it going to be an uphill struggle to do what you're seeking to do given Brexit?
Yeah, Brexit is not easy for any of us, and particularly for a government that was really reluctant to see the vote go in the way that it did, particularly in Wales. But we've got to recognise that that's now an inevitability, and we've got to make the best of what we can in terms of the future. That's why we're not going anywhere in terms of Europe. We're staying as a part of the European continent. We're close neighbours. We've got cultural relationships, trading relationships, environmental standards that we want to adhere to, social legislation that we want to adhere to. All of those things are things that we want to keep in place.